It's engineering. He takes his job
can't hear
very
you yet.
serious. Oh, y'all can't hear me.
Hold on, wait a minute. Plug the mic in.
Let's go to Zoom. Aw, Dad.
Somebody say something to Mike.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Why'd you hop up? Where were you headed?
That was quick.
You ain't read his lips? Exactly.
Oh.
He did it.
Are we live?
Yep.
Like live and in the flesh?
Yeah.
Like they can hear me?
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone.
They can see me? Let me see. From your phone, Megan.
Chris, it's live.
Is it live? Oh, look at ah! Okay, so we live. Finally. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm Christina. I'm here with my mom,
Deb,
and my sister,
Meg.
and we're about to have some girl talk. Leading up to the events, I always try to go live and just kind of give somewhat of insight as far as what to expect. It's always so hard for me to explain the events. Both of these ladies have been there from day one, 2019, when we did our first event, and I feel like they're a great reflection of just how it's no certain type of person. There's no one group of person that's in the room. The age difference. How many years is between you two?
Oh,
How old were you when you had Megan? She like what?
Was it
28.
20? I was about to say
28.
27.
So there is 28 years between them two. And personalities are completely different. Megan, how would you describe the event? Because my girl be cute at everyone.
First off, I definitely
Start there.
I would start with the fact that I feel like, I'm with my girl, so I want to get cute, like girl cute, like cute, real girly. But also I just feel like it's an event for girls to just come together for a safe space to say exactly how we feel when we going through what we go through as women.
Period.
No matter the situation.
So you heard that from our 31?
Yeah, 31.
Ooh.
31.
Y'all, when I turned 31, Megan was like, damn, you really in your 30s now.
She gonna mention this story
I just want her to know
day of my life.
You really in your 30s now.
'Cause don't let me mention to what you really in.
But I'm in my 30s.
oops.
Okay, so how would you, you kind of explained it on our first live, but really quickly, what would you describe the event as?
I think it's a safe place where women can come together and love on each other and encourage each other and laugh and have fun and network.
The first time I ever heard my mom explain girl talk, she explained it as women loving on women. And I was like, oh, I like that. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to keep that.
Yeah,
But
women need
for
to do that
me,
more.
if I had to explain it, and just recently I was reminded of like your why, like why girl talk. And for me, if I have to explain it, it's just a community. It's a village. Like, we need a village. We need a community. And so many times the community is either tired or weak. And so I'm there to build you up, give you strength, give you resources. And then there's certain situations where people don't have a community. People don't have a village. So that's girl talk. Like, we're here. Like she said, people have gotten anything from like jobs, friends,
Resources for parties.
Because let me tell you something. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to feed you. I'm gonna give you a little something to sip on, and we're gonna have some sort of type of activity. So yes, so that's girl talk, best explained by me, my sister, my mom. But the most important thing, like the magic of girl talk, is definitely the guests and the elevated conversations. So let's just get into that now with just us three really quick, just to kind of give an example. And obviously, if you're on Facebook, hop in the chat and become a part of the conversation too.
They love your mom.
They love Mama is.
Fan favorite.
She is a fan favorite.
For my girl.
You know what I want to do? And I'm just, content is crazy, but I've been saying I wanted to upload all the like DMs, text messages, all the, oh my God, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. They definitely love Deb. Deb is a fan favorite. So, you know.
You have really, really
you,
sweet friends, though, Chrissy.
They love mom.
And they love you. They really do.
No,
Yeah,
Girl
they
Talk
do.
is just good people. It's a good community.
It really
That's
is.
what I tell our sponsors and our vendors. Like, come get down with a winning team.
Somebody said your granny too.
Yes,
Somebody
Mom.
said they- we try. I do want to get my granny. One of
She
these
would be
days,
funny.
we gonna get granny. But that's a
Don't
where,
do
where
that
she sitting?
to
Because
me.
we arm to arm right now. So I don't know.
We can wheel her right now.
We gonna figure it out. I'm
We
gonna
can
get.
wheel her right
I'm
now.
gonna get my granny.
Can we
in
set
there.
up in the apartment? Or that's
We could. We just need more time. Right now, y'all, I am stretched so mother thin. Hence,
You gotta stop doing that, man.
hence the hat. I ain't even get cute for y'all. Sorry.
You are cute.
But thank you. But no, Mom is definitely a fan favorite. So if you haven't already gotten your ticket and you want to come meet Deb, go ahead.
Come on down.
Meet and
We
greet.
did.
Y'all, I hate to get off topic, but this is something so funny. I remember I was thinking of vendors, and I was like, Mama could have a prayer booth.
I would definitely pray for people.
649 stars in 5 minutes. It's a star.
Hey, it's a star party. I love that. Now
I
that's
do
dope.
not know what that means.
That's what pays me for the stars. So that's
Oh,
cool. So that's really, really cool. Whoever sending them stars, I love you and what you want from the gas station.
I bet you it's Ashley. I bet you any amount of money is Ashley.
We love Ashley so bad.
love that. Love that.
Sunshine.
Ashley. Make it known.
Make it known. Okay, so let's get into our elevated conversation. Y'all, if I did do a prayer booth with Deb, message me if y'all want that, because Mama do be praying for people. But anyways, into our conversation. So, the Kardashians have always made it known like they have favorite children. And you guys are multiples. You both have two children. And I wanted to know, is that real? Like, do you have a favorite child?
No, because they so different. So it's like
Exactly.
And you can be honest.
you can't be honest.
You can be
No,
honest.
I do not have a favorite. Really, I really don't.
She
You
lying.
guys are so.
I know who your favorite is.
Who's your favorite?
Yours.
Who's my favorite?
And be honest. Now you be honest.
Who is my
I got
favorite?
that from Ashley. Is Ashley Harrison here? She be like, and be honest. My girl Ashley.
I do not have a favorite. I really, really don't. Y'all both give me
It's not me.
different.
Who is her favorite?
I didn't get invited to Dave Chappelle.
Because it was too expensive.
I thought you did ask her and she didn't want to go.
Never mentioned
I'm sorry.
it.
That is
But don't-
But I, in fact, don't have favorites.
I do
Both
not have
boys?
favorites, y'all. I don't. I promise you, I
Megan
do
is
not.
her favorite.
Y'all both give me
No, I
different
think,
things.
No, but I think the way you guys did it is you guys only have two, so there's no.
It's hard to have a
It's
favorite
no-
with
'cause it's always your
two.
oldest. I feel like I only have an oldest right now, but I feel like that firstborn, you so locked in.
The second one be so up your butt though that it's
Yeah,
hard to
babyish.
be
Remember
like.
you got into a car accident because you was crying and you had to come home.
no, I don't
You
remember
remember
that.
when you was getting your hair done?
No, I
Getting
don't
your hair
remember.
done. It was a really bad, like right before you got to Granny house. Ma, you don't remember that?
I don't remember that
No, I
either.
don't.
Thank you, D.
Or maybe I'm
You know,
just-
some things you just
live.
put out your head, but I don't remember that.
No.
I remember you was crying your ass off. I was like,
No, 'cause
bro,
just
she
don't
went to
leave
go get
me.
her hair done.
I do remember one time, I will never forget this. I remember one time I just had to be around her. And this when she used to smoke cigarettes. And she was like, get out. And I couldn't. And she was trying to like wave to the door, like, get out. Burnt that eyebrow. It's still
y'all,
burnt to
Megan
this day.
was so obsessed. Mom,
Megan.
That's my fault though. Like, move.
no,
Let me see.
This one,
No, I got a little powder on the eyebrow.
Oh.
this one I knew you was a creep though, cause like Mama used to sleep naked, and you.
I had to sleep with that lady.
Would you please?
And please cuddle me, mommy.
Okay.
Somebody said your first child you literally go through everything with. And shout out to Jay Harrison and 100 stars.
Ooh.
Hey,
Shout out to
baby.
Jay Harris.
I miss you, babe.
That's horrible. So, yeah, so I feel like what they said is true about your firstborn, and I'm just like scared to have a second because I think I'm gonna always like Riley the most.
Oh.
I just love her so bad, and she my rainbow baby.
But wait till you
Like,
get your baby.
I was just about to say,
You're going to have
that's-
a baby.
I think my son.
And don't let it be a boy.
I think my son is gonna be his like
Boys
Rolly.
and they mamas.
I don't know. Babies
think
are
it's
Type
Wait,
of
I'm
love.
excited,
That's
though.
a different type of love.
Okay, so how do you tell a family member or friend something about their child that they may not want to hear? Or do you even say anything at all? For example, I'm not even going to give it because this is a true story. I'm not going to give that example.
Okay.
I can't do it, y'all.
I probably wouldn't say anything at all
Unless
because
it's endangering the child, do you, boo?
yes, right.
I might tell my mama, like, girl, can you believe?
Right, we can talk
So-
amongst ourselves, but I'm not going to hurt anybody's feelings. They know what's going on.
So yeah, I would agree.
But what if that's what
unless
they want to do?
Unless it's needed. And just like Megan said, if it's...
Arms getting broke, always scratched up, something like that. Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I don't have a microphone. You repeat this. So unless it's CPS report worthy,
okay.
stepping in. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Thank you to my producer.
Thanks, producer.
So unless CPS needs to step in, we have all like agreed that we feel like you should just mind your business.
Yeah. Stay in your lane.
What
Stay in
about
your
the chat?
lane.
What do the chat feel?
Unless it's like,
Chad want the example.
no, unless it's like me.
I gotta do it. Okay.
If it's, if
Are you
it's
going to call somebody out?
You gotta repeat what I say. Yeah, let them know that the chat wants the
Okay.
example. They don't know why you're getting hyped.
So Kari has informed me that the chat want the example, and I just feel like I don't want to be messy, but I should give an example. So
Don't be messy.
do it. I love the mess.
Just change it up a little bit.
completely opposite. So for example,
T.
I have 2 children who are on the spectrum. You have a child and they're displaying behaviors that are making me want to say, maybe we should look into getting them checked as far as the spectrum.
That has absolutely nothing to do with me.
But because I am experienced, I know that the earlier we get this child
And you're
into-
doing it just to help?
just to help, because my child now, even though my
But to
child
people
was
who-
diagnosed,
But to people
My
who are
child has been-
unknown,
How close are you to this person?
no.
the friend.
Heavens no.
Just the
Because to a person who doesn't know
I ain't
about
the god
autism,
mama, I ain't the god
no,
daddy.
because to a person who doesn't know about autism, like to that extent, in their mind, speaking from an honest point of view, they might feel like you trying to say like you think something wrong with my child.
That's very hurtful. And then just for me, I would never say anything.
I'd stay in my lane.
As a first time parent, kids are weird. Like
Kids
I
are-
don't even know
Ooh.
how you would even determine spectrum, because like some of the my baby be doing.
Nah, man, my kids to this
I
day.
be like,
What that man say to this day? My kids.
Maybe it's this new breed of kids because I don't know. You guys weren't weird to me.
What? I was so
gotta be the
weird.
newbies.
I was so weird.
Hold on, my producer.
So the person
I love saying that.
The person who wanted the example said, "Yeah, mind your business." I'll tell them that.
Okay, so the person that wanted the example said, "Yeah, mind your business."
Told
That
you.
don't have nothing to do with you.
Y'all
Told
want to
you.
know a funny story about CPS though? CPS had called my phone by mistake. But when CPS calls your phone,
not even
it's
funny.
an automatic, and it was like press 1. I was like, bitch, what? I'm like, what? And she was like, hi, it's so and so. I was like, no, you have the wrong number. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, girl, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you don't play like that. I don't like them
It's
games.
a 2, not a 9.
And people get mad at you. People get mad at you like she ain't do my makeup right. I'm calling CPS. on her.
And that's what my heart. I was like, somebody trying to take my pride and joy.
Okay, so going back to favorites.
Okay, going back to favorites.
Somebody said you do more for the child who needs most.
Oh, this is a good one. Who said
true.
that?
That's really
Whoever
true.
just said that, give me a star.
The producer.
Someone said, going back to speaking on favors, and this is just elevated conversation. Stay with me. No, I'm joking.
Kind of like how we be at Girl Talk. Just chilling, vibing.
Kind of
You
like,
feel me?
you know, like right now, maybe I go up and I get me a drink.
Right now, I wanted a chicken wing. Another one.
Go get you one, because we just
Well,
talking.
we doing what at this? Girl, what food we doing?
We got hibachi.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted one more scoop.
Go get you some rice
A little extra butter.
with some garlic butter.
Thank you.
He said he gonna have us the extra sauces.
He
you.
better
But
have one.
anyways, going back to, or even we'll be having massages. Maybe you go get you a little massage.
Because I can still hear my
That was
ears
nice.
don't
Yeah,
blow.
yeah, Mama. The first one we had massages.
All right,
Yes,
go to the
yes.
point.
We
Are you
running
gonna
it
have
back.
vendors?
We people been hitting me up. I think we might have some vendors. But anyways,
cool.
so Dev's a vendor, technically, right?
Not yet.
Dev.
Almost.
Okay, so going back to speaking of
Stay
favorites,
tuned.
someone says you don't have favorites, but you always do more for the one that needs the most.
And I can agree with that because it's not like you're doing more. It's just you're just doing what a child needs. whatever it is, and you don't consider, oh, I'm doing more for this one or more for that one. You're just doing what they need. You're doing whatever they need.
But how do you guys think it makes the child that isn't in as much need feel?
You got to make them feel special some kind of way.
So it's like, I don't need nothing.
I don't live this life because they both need me for everything. Go get your book back. I can't see it.
So you don't feel like one needs you more than the other?
Yes, the baby needs you more.
He does that to y'all. That man makes his own noodles at home. He does everything on his own.
Carson,
She didn't call him a man. He's 8.
That man is that man is very independent. He does that because he know mommy gonna put him on her lap, and he knows she gonna let him
Megan
kiss.
used to get so mad because I would just always put Carson to sleep. He would
that
just
used to
crawl
piss
up
me
in my
off.
lap,
And he
go to
still
bed.
does that. He
She's
goes.
like, it's not time for him to go to sleep. I'm like, well,
He knows when he wants. Yeah, he
I
wants
be
to lay
begging my
down.
kids to do
So,
stuff
as
for
a
them.
parent of multiples, this is something I want to ask you guys. So I've been seeing this float around a little bit on the internet, and being an older sibling, I can somewhat relate. How do you, because let's keep it real. We, like right now, we're leaning on Carter to watch after them while they upstairs.
He is.
I asked him to get
He's literally watching.
I asked him to get Riley a piece of pizza and wash your hands. So
He probably done got them something to drink.
when you are the oldest, it does come with responsibility. But how do you make it to where they aren't burdened with the responsibility? They're not helping you raise that child.
But just don't do it. You know what you're doing. You know.
Carter, a lot of the times, if it's petty, he got a choice. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I felt not burdened, but I felt heavily responsible for my little sister. Like,
Because you had to walk her home,
and then like I had
do
to
my hair.
take off her
I had
clothes.
to-
And she better have made my pork and beans
No,
and hot dogs.
no, this is the part that really stressed me out. Like of it all, I liked doing her hair. I like being a big sister.
They didn't like how I did their hair.
No, you was too rough. To
I
this
tried.
day. What that man say? To this day.
No, but this is what really would do it for me.
Riley loves when I
was-
do her hair.
When I was in middle school, Riley does. When I was in middle school, I would have to walk past my house. So I'm walking from school. Oh, hi, house. Gotta keep going all the way to Bunch to pick up Megan. And then I was like,
It
bro,
was
this ain't my fucking
2
child.
blocks.
It's
2 blocks.
stressed.
y'all.
That was not 2 blocks, man.
It's
I
stressed.
stayed. Heavens
stressed
no,
me, but
baby.
I do feel like-
she was walking from where they go now to the old bunch. No, that
Oh,
was
I'm talking about past the house. Two blocks
No,
past
that
the
was a
house.
lot.
But she had to walk like 9 miles to
I
the
was slim
house.
thick. I was putting them miles in. I needed a Apple Watch back then. But I do feel like being a single parent, and you used to say that to me a lot. Like, I just need your help around here. So
See, I'm not a single parent though.
That's what I was about to say. So maybe that goes back to our conversation that we had on the previous, as far as like just the benefits of having like, make her daddy go get her. The benefit of having like a dad at home. Y'all, I'm so excited about Riley new school. We about to be walking to school. Like, anyways, let's stay on
Oh, I
topic.
didn't know about.
Riley has a new school.
Why would you
Wow.
tell us about that on here?
I like the girl talk, the live interaction. My dream is that.
As her third dairy parent,
Yeah.
I feel like I should have known this prior to the
Oh,
internet.
we gonna get to that. So stick to that. Okay, so when I get,
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Getting a lot of feedback.
we're getting feedback. I need some headphones.
My daughter is
Mr.
great.
Harris, he doesn't have favorites, but he has things that he likes more about each child. So
Oh, I like that from a male. I can't wait till the men are involved. But
you
someone
have
from
to say that.
someone from the chat that is a male just said that he doesn't have favorite children, but he does have things he likes more about each child specifically.
I think I know what it is too.
Somebody said they got twins and one is in more need.
Ooh,
Wow.
That is
Someone
so
said they have
interesting.
twins and one is in more need.
Is that the baby one? Is that the one that came out last? Is in
It probably
more
isn't.
need?
Yeah, with the twins, is it the youngest one? Because they
Right.
be like older by like a minute. Or
A minute,
something.
but sometimes they might be smaller. Or,
I would love twin boys.
And I think people are kind of saying like give them responsibility, but it's a
Yeah.
difference between
raising and responsibility,
and
right?
helping.
Right.
Yeah, like Carter definitely helps with Carson,
But
but
he not as like is locked in. Me and you.
nope.
I'd be like, get in the tub.
Nope. Carson get mad if he tell him to change his socks. He be so mad at Carter. Like, shut
Okay.
up.
So we kind of touched on that as far as what's it like being a mom of multiples. But I just want to dive deeper into that because I know what it was like as far as transitioning from no child to one, and it was like my world was rocked. And it was like I even planned for the baby, but it was still just like, wow, this is so different. But in my mind, being optimistic with having a second, I'm thinking,
Yes.
it rocked that world, but when I have my second, I already got my world rocked. So, I kind of...
It depends.
I know what to
because
do. Or is
everybody
that...
different.
I was just about to say, or is that just like, what was...
You never know. This one
What
might
was
be
your-
easier for you because Riley was kind of hard for you.
And then like Carter, after we found out he was a little itchy baby, he was so chill. But Carson, from the get,
I was just about to
He
say,
used to
what was it
cry
like
and
for you
cry.
guys going from 1 to 2?
going from 1 to 2, it wasn't as big of a whoa as it was having the first one. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And then
Because you already know. You know.
then
how
the
I
first
feel.
one has somebody to play with and grab their attention so they're
That
not
breaks
always-
my heart, y'all, when I be hearing her in there talk to them dolls. She's like, you want to play with me? Okay. I be like, oh,
Leave my tooties alone. She can
I wasn't as scared either. I was really nervous.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Carter.
I was a
And the
traumatic
first-
birth. Then Megan
Yeah.
was slipping out on the way there.
Yep.
Carter, I feel like Carson helped Carter come out of his shell a little more.
They were needed. I feel that about siblings. I tell my nephews this all the time. God gave you everything he put in me, she need, and everything he put in her, I need. Like all the time, like, she always just like bigging me up, like you this, you that, like come up out your shell, you cute. Like she be bigging me, she be telling me like
I love that for y'all.
Mama loves that for us.
I surely do.
So
Excuse me.
so you guys said so it really just depends.
I low key think it's a little weird if you got favorites too, but whatever.
No,
as far
I think
as
it's easier
going
the second time.
Yeah, going into it the second time.
I think it's easier because you.
Somebody said they got rocked after number 3.
3 is
see that.
because that's
Ooh.
three's
I
a
can see that.
crowd.
So
Three's
somebody
a crowd.
said they got rocked after having 3.
Three's a crowd. I'm
So
not
the
gonna-
third one rocked them.
Yeah, but I can see that
Wow.
because now you're dealing with middle children.
But I'm not gonna lie. When Carter was 4 and Carson was 1, that was a time. That was a time.
Like, as
Give
in
me-
good or bad.
It was a whirlwind. I don't even remember half the shit. One thing I do remember is I was just trying to be a good mother. Like, let's take a walk. We walked across grass.
Oh, I remember this. She was
Carson-
like,
Oh, almost.
Carson dropped his freaking toy that I begged him not to take. And he just immediately turned around in the middle of grass.
ain't nothing worse than a child bringing some shit you done
And
begged
Carter,
them not to
in
take.
his big brother essence, ran back too in the middle of grass.
Our kids just running through grass shit.
Oh my gosh.
So
Hold on.
this might be the theory.
So this might be the theory.
It might just be every other child.
It might just be every other child.
Somebody said 2 and 4 was easy, but
Cause I would
Because
agree.
somebody said 2 and 4 was easy, but 3 and 5 was
Cause it's
rough.
I.
going from
I couldn't
2
imagine
to
5
3
children.
was difficult. I think they said, but 3 to 4 was easy.
I can see that. So every other child.
Oh wait, Angel said her second was easy, but her third was the worst. Oh no, her second was the
Hey, you
worst.
should talk
And
about
when,
2 is
when,
enough.
and when we're saying easy, are you talking about the birth or
I think she talked.
Just the initial like.
I think
oh,
Angel
shit, I'm
talking
a
about
mom.
like with her son, her
think the
third
second
child. He
one's
just
easier
so
for me.
chill. He's so chill.
Talisha said it's a breeze. Of course, Talisha said it's a breeze. 2 is a breeze.
yeah? Number 2 was so easy for me.
Oh, Talisha
you were
said
5
It. Yes,
and-
no, Talisha. I'm thinking you said Tyisha. I'm like, but no, Talisha is another one too. Like,
I said Talisha.
yeah, no, Talisha is another good one too because she's like giving me faith. Like, you know what to do. You did it. All those
Right.
fears. Like, I know for a fact I need a postpartum doula. There's just no way I'm going postpartum without a doula. Like,
Yetta said Kamaya giving her a run for her money.
that's the 3. That's the 3. That's the 3. Okay, so I don't want to be here long, but I do have another fun question that I want to ask you guys, but I also want to ask the girls at Girl Talk. What's the difference between being an aunt and a mom?
I am the mama as the auntie. That's a
Listen,
different feeling, baby.
Listen,
That's
I
my
was
child.
so.
She looked like me.
Megan couldn't do shit without my approval. We went to Riley's new school, and he was teasing me because the teacher was like, yeah, they had the aunt here and the grandma, and he
Don't
was
do that,
like,
don't do that.
she that aunt.
Don't do
I
that.
will pull up the pair. Until COVID.
Speaking of
every
that,
I think it's different when
the boys'
the
parent-teacher
aunt
conference.
is your sister. I was an aunt, but it was my brother's kid, so I wasn't that close to
That's a good point.
to the
People
mom. So we weren't as close as
I don't
how
know,
you
though.
are.
We love
Yeah,
boys.
Yeah.
and
Down,
your sister
though.
didn't have, but people say that a lot too. Even with like the grandmother, like the children are always going to be closer to
The mom
mother's
side,
group.
yeah.
I wouldn't say the
no.
children.
I mean, we were close, but we didn't see him as much as like you were always over my house. We were always together, so you're always
My
going to
nana
see
was
Riley.
cool. R.I.P. She was a cool.
My dad's grandmother
bitty.
was cool too, but I do feel like
What my granny was my
closer to
girl though.
Granny, yeah, like Granny, come on.
Because
I
you
don't know
were
the
around
boys'
her more, I
auntie,
though. A lot
think.
of my
I think it's
swag
because
is-
you're around her. You were around her more.
True, because she lived
Yeah.
in Indiana, but when I was in Indiana, she let me down. For me personally, the difference between an aunt and I am like a seasoned aunt. Like when it comes to being
Girl,
an auntie, you
Going hard for the aunts.
girl, I
listen,
lied.
auntie, show up for me, cause I'm a mom. I'm new to this mom shit, but can't nobody sit with me when it comes to being an auntie. Like I love being an aunt like so much. And when I had Riley, that was a part of the postpartum drama, cause it's just like I felt so bad because.
Carson was so hurt.
And for the first time in my life, I was like, this little nigga, he touches so much. Like, why did he be touched? And I felt bad, but it was because
Oh,
I was breastfeeding and I was already
I
overstimulated.
hate it to this day. I never breastfed. Don't touch.
I'm back.
I just cussed him out about
She's
that
on
this morning.
back.
I'm back. I make sure I hug my baby and I tell him how beautiful his hair is and I pinch his cheeks because he loved that. Physical touch is his love language. Remember I made them take the love language test? Because I was just like, I want to know how to love y'all. I need to know. Like,
They are lovable anyway.
I love
Stop
my
touching me,
nephews.
though.
Like, I really feel like
They can touch.
And my husband says this all the time too when it comes to like having a son. He be like, do we really need one? Because the way we show up for our nephews, like we gonna show up and be in their life. I done took these
By the
little-
time y'all have a son, Carter gonna be driving and Carter gonna be their uncle.
What?
But I would say
Wait, I
the
hope not.
difference between being an aunt and being a mom
True.
is, and I've had to apologize to my sister a million times, and I'm gonna say it every time I'm on wax, I'm gonna say sorry
Period.
because the difference is when you're a mother, it's just something, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something in you that just know what that baby need.
Yeah, I got it.
Know what that baby want. And even though I'm an aunt and I love this child and I have my ideology of what a child should be raised, like what a child needs. I mean, the basics, obviously. You're supposed to feed them, water them.
Water 'em?
I'm about to take my baby right home. So after this live, Riley is coming with me,
There's
guys.
the basics that obvious, but then there's those little things like, Carter, it's very like soft spoken and like reserved and like, his mama be like, leave him alone, he all right. And me and mama, are you okay? What do you need? And so like now fast forward looking back, like I know for a fact what Riley needs. She doesn't have to ask it. She doesn't have to open her mouth. There's a look, there's a feel. It was like God put something inside of me to just be able to like provide for that child. And now that I
It's
experience
our intuition.
Yeah, the
mother's
maternal.
intuition. I'm talking about, I don't know what to call it. Mother's
Maternal love.
intuition. And now, and ain't nothing fucking with that. So
Nope.
as an aunt,
Nobody's opinion or nothing.
as
can
an
change
aunt, I don't know why God chose for them to do what it is that they doing. But if you are not in agreement with it, take it to God. Take it to Christ. Don't take it to that mama because
Right.
of the fact
that.
that listen, I'm sorry, but I'll be like ready to go with her. Like, and I said that's my son.
But you gotta.
Because I love being an aunt. I love being an aunt. I
See,
love
look, we
being a
having a good
mom.
time. We don't want to wrap it up.
This was fun. We having a good time. I want to keep talking. But, we're going to do more. But I think you guys enjoy the lives. And I want to do more. They really enjoy the lives with Deb.
Y'all need to come.
Period. Megan, why your friends don't ever show up?
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My friend's young and turned. They not trying to delve into the truth yet.
And I understand
I'm
that.
the oldest lady. You know I'm the oldest lady.
I understand that, though. Elevated conversation isn't for everyone.
it,
And sometimes...
it's a level of being honest with yourself.
But let me tell you something, though. Because I'm young and turned. But I get it. There's a time and a place for every thing. Sometimes we do just want to get drunk and listen to music. Sometimes we want to get drunk, listen to music, and have good conversations. So,
And it's all different kind of people there. So
all different type of people. I got some. Oh, I really want to name drop.
Y'all heard, if any of my people in here, y'all heard my sister.
It's going to be in Ferndale at 215 West Ferndale, right? Do y'all remember?
It's no tickets at the door, so I hope y'all not trying to pull up. Y'all need to get y'all tickets now.
Now.
She's trying to be nice.
no.
Link
She
is
being
posted.
nice to y'all. Link in the description, the caption, whatever.
You can find that link. If
And
you
I
found
know.
me, you done found the link.
And I know y'all gonna click it and be like, woo, initially.
Come on
But
out
for
and have fun.
everything
We gonna
you
have a good
get,
time.
For everything you
We always
get,
do.
Listen, nobody
for
is
women to
giving
pour
what I'm
into
giving.
you. That counseling session alone, honey. And I bet you your insurance
Nobody
don't cover
is
it.
giving you what
Right.
I'm
It's
giving
therapy
you.
for real.
And your therapist ain't gonna feed you or give you a little sippy of the other nippity nippity.
Or a joke.
Women just get things off their chest, and you be
And you
amazed.
might not
like
get a black
sometimes
therapist.
you get edified. Like, oh, I didn't think about it like that. You know what I mean?
I tell people all the time, you never know why God put your foot in that door, but
And
I
that's true.
promise you,
And that's the truth, boo.
everybody leaves better than they came. And I really want to name drop, but I'm not gonna name drop. But I got some heavy hitters coming through that I'm excited about. That
It's a surprise. Y'all got to come.
I'm one of them. Oh,
and that's gonna keep the conversation going. And like I said, we gonna keep this
April
going.
13th.
14.
April 14th. My bad.
14th,
My bad.
Sunday fun day.
April 14th.
They'll be there.
I know y'all want to meet there.
And I think my outfit. Did my outfit just come?
It just came.
So I'm gonna try that on. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream in the mic.
We sound so good. Let's do it tomorrow.
I'll be there. And hopefully you'll be there. And I love y'all. And thank you to my wife tribe, because y'all always be showing up. Thank you to my
Period.
cousins.
Period.
And thank you to
That's
my
why.
friends. And thank you to my man. My man.
Oh, thank you to my man for sending some stars to her. Thank you.
And thank you to the original girl squad. Like,
Three's Company.
I
love you.
come
Three's
from
Company.
a girls crew. I know how to love on you. I know how to get down with the girls. Buy your ticket.
Period.
Bye.
Let's have some repeats too, so we can build this community.
Repeats. Get your ticket so we can build the
Don't be
community.
cheap.
It's gonna come back. Shit.
Or it won't, but come.
It always comes back.
You spend
It
your
always
It always comes back.